First of all, happy Diwali to everyone. I hope you are all enjoying a safe and exhilarating festive time with your families and loved ones. Probably last month when I noticed the posters in Asif Ali's Instagram account, the one other name excites me to watch it ASAP. That is Jeethu Joseph's. Every single time when he's onto something, he provides a meaningful watch from his end. Mostly those were breathtaking thrillers like the Drishyam franchise or a courtroom drama like Nehru. Actually, I haven't watched his entire filmography, but whatever I have seen till now has made me have faith in his vision. And also him collaborating with Asif Ali, one of my favorites from Malayalam cinema and mostly underrated to the world till now, genuinely creates an excitement. The story initially started from a missing report of fiancé of Aparna Balamurli's character while she's having his past deeds, and between all of these, an independent reporter played by Asif Ali joins with them and unfolds the twisted mysteries forming the basic narrative of the Jeethu Joseph's directed Malayalam thriller movie MIRAGE, which is now available on Sonyliv. This is Point of View and I'll be discussing the good, the bad and the verdict in this video so you can make an informed decision about whether this movie deserves your time or not. First, the good. The pieces of the puzzle. This is a box to take for Jeethu Joseph's thriller, and he knows how to throw them at the same time and create a panic among the audience. But in this movie, this was way too much. So many angles at the same time around a situation that has created a very confusing position for me as an audience. There have been a lot of twists and turns, and if you are a pro audience in this genre, you will see the twists to come. But few were genuinely outstanding, and I think this is the hook for this movie. The first half was entirely dependent upon the information, and for that you need to stick to the conversations here. The cinematography and music. Composer Vishnu Shyam made the typical yet ideal music for this movie. Typical because it's nothing new because of how those were used in the scenes. And cinematographer Satish Kurup did an outstanding job, especially at the fight sequences. There is a fight sequence at a cafe in the climax. How that has been shot and executed has to be appreciated. The performances. Asif Ali as Ashwin and Hakim Shah as Kiran both were good. Nothing very exceptional because of the screenplay that will come to later in this video, but Aparna as Abhirami nailed it. The movie is actually focusing on her and her point of view, so the space that she has been given was well utilized by her. Now the disappointments. The screenplay. For a thriller, the screenplay is the most essential thing that everybody knows, and how this movie has used it was a fine treatment, but as a segment. Those were working for me. Let me explain it more. The way a few segments of this movie were treated look like an individual sequence, and one's treatment from other is completely different. Like if the 10th scene was drama based, totally situated upon conversations with monotone, the next scene was shifted into a chase sequence with rapid cuts, but the mix up of those seemed very abrupt for me. Those were like the distractions. I enjoyed the movie, especially the unexpected twists. However, I felt that the transitions between the sequences were not as smooth as Jeethu's. In his work, those shifts added charm to the storytelling, but in this film, that quality seemed to be lacking. And for that, the impact of the individual characters faded, apart from Aparna's. Asif, Hakim and Hannah could develop more fully if the transitions between the scenes were smoother and if he could take more time to develop the story. Although I do recommend it to every thriller lover, the movie was good and had an engaging narrative, but as a fan, I expected more from this collaboration. However, I have no harsh feelings about it in the end. Probably my expectations were too high. I'll be dropping the Thama review today within a few minutes, I guess. I'm working on the edits right now, so just stay tuned with me here. And that's the video. So what are your thoughts? If you have watched it, please let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Instagram. The handle is pointofview9. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the Point of View.